you mean Justin Bieber's #1 in the charts? Well, I don't know how he got there. What do you mean? So he's actually popular again? But why? I mean, his songs ain't even that good. No, I haven't heard the remix yet because I'm too busy doing wrestling videos. No, Billboard top 100. I'm not downloading Justin Bieber's music. I mean, have you even seen the videos I've made about him in the past? Oh, so you think I'm just some YWC moron that shouts all the time? Well, that is actually kind of true. Sorry about this, guys. No, listen, I'm not downloading any of his music. Well, I don't go to nightclubs anymore. The drinks are too dear. Listen, I have to do a Raw review. Can you call me back later on? Okay, alright, I'll see you later, Adele. Alright, so, sorry about that, guys. It's just, my phone is just off the hook right now. People keep calling me and shit like that. Shit's getting ridiculous, guys. Anyway, welcome to another edition of the General Jerry channel. And ladies and gentlemen, as I always do, I'm gonna be doing your Raw preview. And, actually, a lot of meaty storylines today. Apparently, Stone Cold Steve Austin told WWE to fuck off. I don't know what's going on there, but we'll get into it. Now, as always, I will be getting into your Raw pre-show. It is your 5-point preview. It is the reported, it's reporting what WWE will be doing on Raw. What WWE.com do is they analyze everything, and, you know, obviously anything on this will be on the show, and we can analyze it and tell whether it's a show to watch or not. Probably not, but anyway, let us continue. So yeah. New extremes for Roman. Roman Reigns is always intense, but the big dog has taken on his aggression up a notch since Survivor Series. He's had to deal with Rusev and Sheamus and the Authority. The Authority, Reigns will clash with the Celtic Warrior for the title of Tables, Ladders and Chairs. The bout that seems to favour the challenger in either Triple H or Stephanie is expected. Now, the reports are telling me that Roman might not win at TLC. Apparently the end game is for Roman to win at WrestleMania. We'll have to wait and see. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, as reported, last week's Raw was down. It's the lowest rating for the 3-hour show. Really, really bad. They may have to change things up a notch. Honestly, I'm not expecting much from this Raw, to be honest with you. They're probably gonna have the bow down to the king. Sheamus or Stephanie's gonna come down. They're gonna suck Sheamus's cock. And then what they're gonna do is then they're gonna say, well, Roman ain't anything. Roman, Roman comes down the ring. He's gonna say the Authority are bitches or whatever, blah, 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 blah. I don't know, we might do a nursery rhyme again. And then they're gonna make him go against somebody, not Rusev. They'll probably let him go against somebody else, that's a heel. And then that'll be Roman. So if I've actually predicted all that, you know, I'm Mystic Meg. I'm like Professor X from X-Men. I actually just seen Days of Future Past. Good movie. Anyway, let's continue with your next point that WWE are lining up. A lunatic champion. Now, I don't know if anyone is aware, if you watch my SmackDown spoilers, which I do every week, which is the top flagship show in the YWC right now. Kevin Owens, the Intercontinental Champion, will be facing Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose won a match that got him #1 contender for the Intercontinental Champion. More likely Dean Ambrose will be Intercontinental Champion. It does look likely that will happen. With his defeat at the hands of Ambrose in the WWE World Heavyweight Championship tournament fresh in his mind, Owens must be aware that his days of Intercontinental Champion could be numbered. I'm not too sure if the match is going to take place on Raw. If that is the case, it might be good. Hang on. Will Owens send a message to Ambrose on Raw? So, what we're going to see is probably Ambrose in a match, and Kevin Owens is going to interrupt and interfere. And then they're going to have an Intercontinental Championship match at TLC, Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens. more likely that's what's gonna happen. Poor table manners. The Dudley Boys are feuding with the Wyatt family now. Obviously the reason why they're doing this is to get Braun Strowman more over, and they're using the Dudley Boys for that. It does look like the Dudley Boys will be jobbing, and yeah, they're going to be building the Dudley Boys versus the Wyatt family. Very odd pairing, but you know, they want the Dudley Boys away from the tag team type thing. You know, I don't know why. Far from finished. Yeah, Charlotte and Paige will be going at each other. Again, apparently they're going to be doing another segment for that. I actually have news on the women's division as well. Some news that is quite promising for those who want the ladies championship or the women's championship. So I'll be getting into that once I do this here. But yeah, apparently Paige and Charlotte are going to be feuding. You know, I'm kind of happy that they're at least attempting to do a feud with this, rather than a load of divas, you know, a clusterfuck of divas going at each other. Leftovers for the New Day. Thanks to a little help from the Gobbledygooker, the Usos and the Luchador Dragons spoilt the New Day's foul Thanksgiving festivals. In 25 years, the WWE Universe is actually happy to see the Gobbledygooker in the WWE ring. So yeah, it does look like there's going to be something to do with that. It's going to be like a fun and games type bullshit. And that's it. Honestly, I'm not really excited for Raw, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be another boring Raw. I think the ratings might even go down even further. Now, as I did in my parody video of Vince McMahon, basically, Vince doesn't really give a shit about the ratings, and I've gone into details. The video is available right now if you want to check it out. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get into your news right now. This is courtesy of WhatCulture.com. The WWE Divas division want a women's title to return. Several WWE Divas have been active on social media this weekend to make it clear that they want WWE to bring back the women's title. A WWE poll which asked fans what former title the company should bring back, and the hardcore title leads the way with 47%, the women's title at 29%, followed by the cruiserweight, which is only 13%, and the European title, which is like 6%, and the $1 million title, which is 5%. So the top being the hardcore title. Actually, I would like to see the hardcore title. Now, whether they're going to listen to this, I don't know. But honestly, I think they should bring back the Women's Championship, definitely, 100%. What's interesting is that some of the current divas, like Divas Champion Charlotte, Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Natalya have all been vocal about their desire to see the belt return. Charlotte, as well as Sasha Banks, Bayley, Natty Nightfart. Sometimes WWE doc polls mean absolutely nothing, but in this case it could be something associated by the creative team to what the WWE Universe is thinking right now. Another question is, if WWE does bring back the women's title, what will it mean for the Divas title? Possibility of it going away, or could there be both? The women's title looks better because it's not a silly butterfly-looking title, I completely agree. The name sounds more prestigious, and there's more history with it. The Divas title was introduced in 2008 when the WWE was doing the brand extension. 2 years later, the brand extension ended, and they merged the two titles together, with the WWE choosing to go with the Divas title since it looks more unique for the company. So let's get into more news. Yeah, I hope the Women's Championship comes back. Oh yes, so our big news, this is our main story for today. Stone Cold Steve Austin says to Cesaro, fuck all the politics in WWE. Holy shit, Stone Cold being very vocal. Stone Cold Steve Austin has his way in the WWE and Cesaro shooting time. Fucking advertisement popping up. Has his say on WWE and Cesaro shooting. Time for this guy to come back, both guns a-blazing. Fuck all the politics. I'm going to the top. Austin was speaking on his latest podcast, expressing disappointment at Cesaro's current injury layoff Austin himself is no stranger to injuries and said that Cesaro should use his time to come up with more ideas to reinvent himself. That is one of Austin's strong points. He always coming up with creative ideas for his rattlesnake character. He came up with a Stone Cold when he sat at home and frustrated with the ringmaster gimmick. Cesaro could do the same, although it is a different generation. Getting an idea to creative and Vince is not easy at all. Austin feels Cesaro deserves better, which I agree. Give him the ball and let him run with it, he said, and I completely agree. However, Austin said he has acknowledged Cesaro's feelings. As great in-ring worker he is, his charisma is severely lacking. His promos are not great, and I completely agree with that, and has a bit of the Benoit problem in that area. His lack of confidence in the mic game may also hold him back. I agree with you. Cesaro, I think, don't get me wrong, he's great in the ring, he is, but at the end of the day, you need a complete package. Cesaro is, I think he should have a championship at some point, but I think Cesaro needs to work better on the mic. I don't know if it's an accent thing. He's not really charismatic. He's charismatic in the ring when he's doing the Cesaro swing and he's doing his moves. He's very charismatic. But in terms of his promo ability, it ain't all that good. Now, however, you could say the same for Roman Reigns. Well, how come Cesaro, they say Cesaro is not charismatic and he can't do ring promos, yet Roman Reigns, a guy who's clearly going to be pushed, who has won the championship, who is pursuing the championship as we speak, is not good in the microphone either. So, what's the difference? And it is a contradiction that WWE are saying, well, Cesaro isn't charismatic, he's not good in the microphone, yet they push Roman Reigns. Now, I like Roman Reigns, I like Cesaro, but WWE need to, you know, stop sniffing up their arseholes and actually fucking, you know, make some facts, because it's, you know, it's a heavy contradiction right now. Let's get into, see if there's any more news right now. So, yeah, Hall of Famer is set to appear as well. Ric Flair is set to be at Raw tonight. The last time Flair appeared in front of the dude, Ric Flair's been on about 100 times. I mean, come on. It's not really that much of a big deal. And I like Rick, but they do, like, see when Ric Flair does not have a script and can just go, woo, woo, go absolutely insane. That's the Ric Flair I want to see. I don't want to see this scripted Nature Boy where it's just like, and here's a match, and I support this guy, and I support that guy. Whoa, okay, see you in a month, bye-bye. You know, I don't want to see that. I want to see Ric Flair go insane. Take his top off, throw it on the ground, do elbows on it, go woo, woo, go absolutely insane. That's the Ric Flair I want to see. I don't want to see Ric Flair promoting people and shit like that. Whether or not Nature Boy is going to talk about, I highly doubt it, but whether he's going to talk about the storyline with Charlotte, more than likely he might be involved in this thing with Paige. That's obviously likely to what's gonna happen. Honestly, if I was Ric Flair, I'd let loose. I think WWE, for what they have done to him and shown it on Raw, I think WWE need to turn around and they need to say, you know what, Rick? Do your own thing. Go insane out there. You know, because I think they owe that to him. And I think Rick does feel a little bit restricted when he's cutting the promo, I think, because it's scripted and shit like that. I say, put Nature Boy in there, let him go insane, let him go crazy, and let him do whatever the fuck he wants to do. But anyway, guys, this is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm working on the 5 years of General Jerry. It's not easy editing all them videos and getting them all together. There might be some videos I miss. Guys, if you want to give me some ideas, what's your most favorite General Jerry video? And I'll try and put it into the montage, because I'm trying to pick what fans want. I put the Tyrone Magnus video in there, the Star Wars one, can you spell bullshit bigger than this? You know, all the classic stuff. I'm now going to be doing, like, hangouts, like, best of hangouts. I'm going to put that in. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. This is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel. Signing out.